Hey, everybody, welcome to Let's Talk Japan. I'm Boo Bradley, and tonight, June 30th, I'll be going back and talking about Mount Fuji as it has been the topic of conversation in Japan this past couple weeks. If you haven't already known, the situation around Mount Fuji right now is not just the gate being created to keep out the number of quick or sprinters, as you would, going up the mountain, but actually a more sad tale of finding three people unconscious, dead on top of the mountain, all in the same day. And then a fourth person fell ill and died um, during their ascent to the top of the mountain. This actually is probably one of the things that I probably should have talked about in the last 5 minutes in my video about Mount Fuji was the evacuation plan. I can't say for certain. When I climbed, I knew the evacuation plan. There was no evacuation plan when I went up with my group, and that itself was the fault of myself. But now uh, there are new evacuation plans in the event that Mount Fuji were to erupt. Now, those people who died, we are not told how or why they died. It could be anything from, I have to say it, a possible serial killer. It could be, dehydration. It could be anything from the ladder up. The suspicious circumstances of the three men who died at the peak of the mountain is very questionable, and the local governments are being very hush hush about this. Now, the evacuation plan, which was implemented last year, was in the event of the eruption of the Mount Fuji. But let's face it, such an evacuation of such a big area would very much be a disaster by itself. Getting people off that mountain as fast as possible, if it were to erupt spontaneously this summer, would not be something that any local governments could be able to handle. Even though they've limited each climber to 40,000, you could see that as a possible and a potential reason for being prepared for a possible eruption of Mount Fuji, whether it is a minor eruption or a major full-blown Mount St. Helens eruption. It is an active volcano, and I do know that there are some people out there that don't understand that Mount Fuji is an active volcano. Yes, it is a part of the World Heritage, and it continues to make money and draw thousands and thousands of people to that mountain. But as someone who's climbed Mount Fuji in the past, I can tell you ain't going to get down that mountain fast enough. But if there's anything that can be done, I would recommend it, with all the new fees and payments that we are required now to pay, and that's the 2,000 yen to pay to climb Mount Fuji, plus the 1,000 yen or for climbing conservation fees. I think that there should be better equipped medical tents at each station, including probably vending machines, and probably even a road of some sort, or even a track that goes up the mountain for a quick lift emergency system, or even a helipad at one of the stations in the event of someone being seriously ill that they need a helicopter ride to the local hospitals. I think that with all that money that's coming in, if there is an actual emergency, those helicopters should be, of course, on standby 24/7, given the amount of people that are climbing the mountain, and as much as how much the government is local government, not Japanese government, but the local prefectural governments are actually making on the mountain. So that is my 5 minutes. Let me know what I said. Tell me if you like what I said. Tell me if I'm being boring. But this is what I'm doing now. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take it easy. Bye.